The next speaker for 2 minutes is Mr. Benyon.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I welcome this oral question, which is particularly relevant given that wildlife crimes and rural crimes in general are increasing at an alarming rate, both within the EU and worldwide. This type of crime is not just restricted to the developing world. We in Europe too have a big problem. It can take many forms, from taking the eggs of rare birds, or even the birds themselves, through to issues like deer poaching. We do not even mention here associated rural crimes. Thieves stole more than 100 sheep from a farmer in Purton in Staffordshire, in my own county in England last week. And just a couple of years ago, a lorry load of free-range pigs disappeared from a field near to where I live. Wildlife criminals often operate with impunity, and today wildlife crime is the 5th most profitable illicit trade in the world, estimated at up to £6 billion annually. And it isn't just the developing world that is responsible for this. Although the ivory trade is probably the most prominent and the most well known, EU demand is a big issue here, and we have to work with CITES to try and squeeze out the demand. The UK has a national wildlife crime unit which gathers intelligence and gives free assistance to police forces. What action has been taken by the European Commission to ensure that all Member States are combating wildlife crime and are working together to solve this issue? Has the European Commission been collecting data on the extent of wildlife crime in Europe, and are these crimes part of broader trafficking activities? It would be interesting to know the answers to these questions.
Thank you. Herzlichen Dank.
Thank you very much. The next speaker is Mr. Stevenson for 2 minutes.
Thank you very much, President. I very much welcome the need to enhance wildlife law enforcement and to give serious organised wildlife crimes the same level of penalty